sick. I was invited by Maitri himself. I met him at the coronation. So today I'll be talking about some singular words that I like with my Kamati list, and some singular words that I'm like, Mokakta. What does that even mean? Here we go. I'm in Sri Lanka and it's bloody hot wearing this garment. My knickers are in a twist and my bung bung is sweating. Let's begin. First up on my Kamati list we have Purgalika. Purgalika. Now Purgalika, I love it. Kamati. It's a brilliant word. Let me tell you why it's brilliant. Purgalika means private. Now if someone were to come to me and say, hey, I have something Purgalika to tell you, I would say, Purga what? Purgalika? You keep your Purgalika to yourself, sir. I don't want to see a Purgalika. I don't want to touch your Purgalika. I don't want to lick your Purgalika. Your Purgalika is your Purgalika. Keep it private, alright? Kamati. Brilliant. Machang. Bayavindapa. Mage harabatan. Satutuin pidila. Karuna karala. Karuna karala. That is the most beautiful way to say please. If someone's eating food and you're like, man, can I have some? Mata chutak ganna puluanda oyaka kama? And they're like, no. And you're like, come on, let me have it. Let me have a bit. Let me have a bite. Come on, dude, give me a bite. But then all of a sudden you're like, Karuna karala. Okumagana. Kanna. Now on my Mokakta list, I've got Magipana. Okay, this is debatable. I know some of you might not like this, but hear me out. Magibaba, Magirattara, Magi Sudumanaki, Magi Adere, Magi Panna. Would you like a banana? I don't get it. Hello in Kahomada, Mage Nama, Pete Rainwater. Today I'm going to teach you a few words that you need to know when you're traveling around Sri Lanka. First off, we have Mata Taranana. Mata Taranana. Now, Mata Taranana is what people say when you ask them about taxes. You say, tell me about taxes in Sri Lanka, and they say, Mata Taranana. That zip might have to pay taxes, it's so big. Next up, we have Rani! Rani! Kind of like an ancient mating call. You just, Rani! Oh, hey there. Kashta? Karda. So whenever you're trying to get an Uber, they're gonna call you and they're gonna ask, Kashta? Karda. And just say cash, okay? Even if you're paying, just say cash, go to an ATM, figure it out, because they're all about cancel culture. Atta Adareya. Atta Adareya. And basically that's when you steal a bus for somebody. Hi, I'm Pete Rainwater, and here's some words in Sinhala that just make sense. And here's some words that I don't get. First off, on the Mama Kamati list, I've got Adareya. I mean, that just sounds like love. If you Adareya, it works, okay? Kaki. I mean, when I see a pile of kaki, I want to call it kaki. There's nothing else I want to call kaki other than kaki. Kaki is good. Kaki barai, kaki gia, kaki anawa, kaki coming, it works. Ikmanata. If I want to go somewhere and I just want to say something, Ikmanata is going to come out. It just works. And last on the list is epa. Like mata epa. I mean, what a brilliant design. If I just want someone to get away from me, epa! Now here's a list of things that just don't make sense to me, okay? You might not like this, but the word puta. Okay, puta sounds way too much like another word, which I often mistake and I say it wrong, and then people get upset. Because puta sounds too much like hoot. Kana. Like kana. Okay, why? Why are we saying kana whenever I want a kana? It doesn't make sense. Ugananoa. Why is it such a mouthful to say teaching? I'm teaching you something. Today I'm gonna uganana. It looks like a banana. I would call it indigenous fruit ugananoa. Gaha. And what was the first person in Sri Lanka thinking when they're like, hey machang, me balanako. Mokakta. Ah, that's a gaha! No, it's like he sneezed or fell or something. Like, oh wow, that's a pretty gaha! Bahoma Stuti. So that's a list of words that I Kamati, and a list of words that I'm like, Mokakta? Hello in Kahomada, Maganama Pete Rainwater. Today I want to share a bunch of words in Sinhala that just make sense, and some words that I just don't get. So first up, we're gonna start with my Kamati list. The words that I like and I think make a lot of sense. First up, we have Prashnak. Prashnak, like local Prashnak, Podi Prashnak, Prashnak. It just feels like a problem, you know? Prashnak, problem. Mama Kamati. Next, we have Badu. Badu. Like, you see all this? You know what I want to call all this? I want to call this Badu. Badu. What else? I mean, it's brilliant stuff. Badu. Next, we have Dannoa. Mama Dannoa. I know. I know about it. That it just works every time. Mama Dannoa. It just feels intelligent. It feels all-knowing. It works. I like it. Mama Dannoa. Or Danane. Mama Danane. Like, if somebody asks me something, I'm just so ready to tell them. Mama Danane. Hi, Pete Rainwater. Sinhala Danawada. Danane. Hey, bathroom goeda. Danane. What's happening to the state of the economy in Sri Lanka? Danane. I love it. The energy of it's just jungy. Like jungy. Jungy. What else are we gonna call that? It's beautiful. This is the pinnacle of Sinhalese. Maybe not, but underwear, jungy. You know, you see a bunch of jungy. Mage pull hand up. Merun hadwa. Now here's a bunch of words that I'm just like, Mokata? I just don't get, okay? Don't get offended. I just mataterenene. Selam karanoa. That means play. To me, this feels like some sort of initiation. Like, child. Selam karanoa. It feels like the last dying words of Ravana or something. Selam karanoa. I don't know. Next up, we have kosa. Why is this a kosa? To me, that's like such a cool word. That's like what I want to call like the coolest kid in school. Yo, kosa! He's the dude that gets all the babes, you know? He gets all the girls, like, kosa! Maybe it's just me. Vishvasha. Vishvasa karanoa. To believe, trust. Vishvasha. To me, they were in the middle of eating rice and curry and someone asked, we need a word for believe, for trust. And they were like, Vishvasha. What? Vishvasha. I don't know. Next, the word for read. Like I read a book, I read something. Kiwo. Point proven. It's difficult. You know what it makes me feel like? It makes me feel like I get Kua. Like Mata Kua. I told you it's done, but I read So that's it. Thanks for joining my show, and these are a bunch of words that I'm like Kamati and other words that I'm like Mokata. Don't forget to subscribe and put in the comment sections some words that you think make sense and some words